If you feel like you're not enough, I'll explain to you why and why achieving more goals will not solve the problem, because I did that for years. Please watch this one to the end. When a baby is born, what does the baby need to be enough and to be worthy? Does it need money, followers, status, achievements, titles? No. The baby just bees who the baby is, and that is perfect. And all parts of the baby are worthy of love. From the moment you're born to the moment you die, your self-worth never changes. However, what causes the illusion that you're lacking self-worth, that you're not enough, that you're not worthy, is a couple things. Firstly, you're not being the authentic version of who you are. Whenever you hear the words, you have to, you ought to, you got to, you should, you must, you're supposed to, or some version of those words, someone is projecting their values and beliefs onto someone else. And a lot of people do this with society, with parents, with religion, or whatever it is that's going on. And what that does is you end up becoming someone that you're not. Your low self-worth is feedback that you're not being the truest version of who you are. If I didn't prioritize my values, I would feel like shit. I would beat myself up. I would lack self-worth. I would feel like I wasn't enough because I'm not being the true version of who I am. So the first point I would recommend that you do, figure out what your soul's values are. Find your life's purpose. Then live a life being that version of you. The other part to this conversation is the limiting beliefs and unhealed trauma you haven't addressed yet. Your beliefs, you make them true. If you believe you're not enough, if you believe you need to achieve to be enough, you're always going to make that true. And it becomes a mirage that you never arrive at. I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when. And if you've done this before, you know once you achieve it, it feels good for a moment, a day, a week, a month. And then you feel like shit again, and then you push the goalpost back and you go again. And there's nothing wrong with having goals, by the way. I have goals, I work towards my goals, but my self-worth is not tied to my goals. It used to be. That's why I was an overachiever and burnt out and unhappy and unfulfilled. So removing the limiting belief and then taking action from inspiration, not desperation. So address your limiting beliefs and your unhealed trauma, because your coping mechanisms will cause you to work to try prove that you're enough. Let me know if this resonated with you. Please comment down below, give it a share if you got some value. And if you're interested in working with me, comment the word heal down below and I'll send you a DM to see if we're the right fit for each other.